Russell against time.
Oh, nice double pump finish there.
For Los Angeles, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Russell kicks to G. It is good. And now a 4-point Laker lead. Pass to Crowder. Bush. He's guarded by Bass. The D bit on that pass fake, and that freed him up. He has 6. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, Greg, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Now here's Thomas, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Pass to Randall. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot no good. Lakers in the lead. And Kobe, here we go. Hibbert. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Really got to like how they're getting the ball inside this quarter. They didn't have as much success early in the game, but now they're showing the determination it takes to score the ball inside. You got to be intentional about that, and they are.
Both teams will make substitutions, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw, no good for Hibbert. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got 9 points now in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Move the ball.
The 11-footer, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now, here's Thomas. 20 points for him last game against Portland.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And Dalembert with the slam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
From deep three-point range. And that concludes the first half. Lakers on top, leading by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kobe, what encourages you in what you've seen from the team's offense?
We're playing hard. Our bigs are really working tonight. They're really running the floor well. They're rolling to the basket with a purpose.
Kobe, appreciate the time as always. Gentlemen?
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Firstly, our offensive output in the paint was really encouraging. But that being said, let's make sure we don't get too one-dimensional in the second half. I want us getting points from the inside and out. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Look at Evan Turner. What a contribution.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Bush in at the 4 slot. Thomas against Kobe. Thomas goes in, and that one's good. Thomas got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Celtics.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Celtics trail by 4. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Lakers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. On the wing, Turner, defended by Crowder. Thomas against Turner. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Outside Bradley. Kicks it to Thomas. Here's the screen. Bradley against Bryant. Boston needs to get off a shot. Thomas outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Take on the Raptors at Toronto. And they're in the middle of this long string of games away from home. That'll be game 4 of 7 straight away. And Kobe, here we go. The shot by Hibbert. Nobody around. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one. Thomas against Russell. Shoots from 14. Crowder, and Lee's subbed in for Bradley. G's checked in for the Lakers. Celtics trail by 8. So for the Lakers right now, G in at shooting guard. Brandon Bass is out there with Evan Turner. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Russell in at the point guard. Thomas kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Lee. The feed to Sullinger. Here's Bush. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Dishes to G. On the wing, Turner. Sullinger defending. Bass passes to Russell. G kicks to Turner. Here's G, covered by Lee. G, no good. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Thomas dishes to Lee. Great tee that time from Hibbert.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Thomas after the made shot from Evan Turner. Got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bass. Boston making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Shotgun cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Thomas.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used, but they've got to balance it out.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Lee. Here's G. Russell passes to Bass. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's G. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Celtics trail by 3. Turner with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Turner leading the charge. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Thomas. Rebounded by the Lakers. Turner's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Out left to the wing. Here's Crowder. Boston again missing.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Russell with a wide open look. Buried from 15 feet out. And the Lakers lead by 6.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the taking. But we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
59 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Bradley off the drive. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
G kicks to Hibbert. On the wing, Turner. The 10-footer. G, no good. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here. What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it?
Clutch. Feeds it to Hibbert. It falls.
Whoa, that's a big shot right there.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Ooh, just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming on the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
Boston making a switch here. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
It's our time. It's our time. We are so close to closing this one out. Freak, you're the hot hand. So let's get him the ball.
Outside Bradley. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball would do just that.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Roy Hibbert. His veteran leadership was the key factor in this game. His years of experience paid off in a big way for them tonight.
Things haven't been pretty for them lately, but his performance in this win is definitely a step in the right direction. He wanted this one badly. You could tell that right off the bat. He put his game into another gear and was playing angry tonight, fellas.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-one or one-on-5. That is a great percentage.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning.
We get the sun.
Told you.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insights from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make the most out of your Minecraft experience and give you a rundown of all things new in my park. Tune in.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. For a few seasons now, we've seen the Raptors find a lot of success in the regular season, but they really have trouble making a postseason run. Why is that, Jet?
Well, they rely a lot on their perimeter players, and that could be dangerous because sometimes, perimeter shots can be off. And then they really don't have a defensive stopper, Ernie.
We all know they play the up-tempo game, Ernie, but when it slows down in the postseason, it's harder for them to adjust. Until they learn how to adjust, they're always going to lose in the first or second round.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan. Tip-off approaching. Thanks for joining us.
Toronto Raptors starting five. At power forward, at 6'9", number 54, Patrick Patterson. Starting at point, at 6'3", number 6, Corey Joseph. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 5, Damari Carroll. Number 17, a big man in the middle. He's a 7-foot center from Lithuania. This is Jonas Valanciunas. And number 10, he's a 6'7" guard from USC. Ladies and gentlemen, DeMar DeRozan. Your head coach is Dwayne Casey. Ladies and gentlemen, your Toronto Raptors.
We are in Toronto, Ontario, where the Raptors look to take one from a Western Conference team here at the Air Canada Centre. Today's game marks the continuation of the Lakers' road schedule and the continued absence of Julius Randle. The story for them.
Kevin, it looks like he should make a welcome return after being hurt a few weeks back.
Yeah, and I guarantee you no one is happier about that than he is.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Patterson dishes to Joseph. Outside DeRozan. Screened by Valanciunas. It's DeRozan with the drive. And the shot is good. DeRozan's got the first points of the night for the Raptors. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Right outside. Pass to Ross from downtown. The Lakers with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Looked like a shoot-around for him. Amazing.
It's more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Toronto's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Johnson the screen. Scola left side. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The dish now to G. Second chance shot, and O'Neal gets it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Wright. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by Young.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Takes a 3. The shot misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 4. So the Lakers 5 right now. G in at shooting guard. Roy Hibbert is out there with Brandon Bass. And there's Bryant, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. Joseph, the pass to DeRozan. Valanciunas against Hibbert. Valanciunas, good.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves. After a tough start, they're back on track.
Russell kicks to Bass. Lakers passing it around. It's stolen by DeRozan. Now here's Joseph. He's guarded by Russell. Now here's Joseph. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Patterson dishes to Joseph. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bass has got 4 rebounds in this game.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Hibbert, the pass to Bass. The feed to Russell. G kicks to Hibbert. The pass to G. To the middle. Charity strike shot, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Hibbert's got his second basket of the night.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Here's Joseph. It's deflected. They recover it. Valanciunas. Now Bryant. His last outing, he had 8 points. Russell with him. Picked up by Joseph. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Williams, he's checked in for G. Raptors on defense. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Hibbert, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Sounds good. Hit. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Free throw, good. Hibbert. Joseph with the ball. He's got 5. Feeds it to Patterson. There's the pick. He dishes it to Joseph. Clock at 6. DeRozan in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. DeRozan's got 12 points in the game.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
On the wing, Williams. Pass with a screen for Williams. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. Rebound by Williams.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And finished off by Bass.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Valanciunas with a screen on Russell. Joseph with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. There's the bucket. Good. And that's 10 points now for Valanciunas.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Joseph dishes to Carroll. He feeds it to DeRozan. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
First personal foul.
The Raptors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79%.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Raptors. They lead by 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Coach, what are the key aspects of your game plan going into the second half based on how that first half played out?
Well, defensively, we got to get stops. We got to get them out the boards and box out. Again, we got to meet their aggression with our aggression offensively. And offensively, we can't let the ball stick. We got to get the ball moving and hopping around the horn and make them move their feet.
Coach, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. We've done a nice job of getting everyone involved in the offense. Our passing has been heads up and unselfish. That's something I'd like to see even more of. The guys I will give credit to are the...
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Talk about
Los Angeles making a switch here. G's checked in. Lakers trail by 7. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Corey Joseph is out there at DeRozan. And it's Carroll in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And here is Joseph. 5 points in the game. Fade away. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Turner passes to G. Kicks it to Hibbert. Bass dishes to Hibbert. And fouled. There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. Second is Roy Hibbert.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
And Joseph kicks to Ross. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Joseph dishes to Scola. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need.
Raptors trail by 3. Taking a look at the Lakers. G in a 2-guard. Brandon Bass is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Russell. And it's Turner in at the 3 spot. Patterson passes to Joseph. 5 on the clock. To tie it up. And he gets the bucket. Joseph's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Bass. Lakers working the ball around now. And the shot is good. 16 points for Roy Hibbert.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Hibbert. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Roy Hibbert. 16 points, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
An interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
In the big picture, Kevin, he's getting to the line consistently, and that's giving them a boost, even though he hasn't made all of his foul shots.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Screened by Valanciunas. It's DeRozan with the drive. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hibbert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right side, Russell. Passes it to G. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the first one at the line is good.
All right, let's get a stop on this one.
And he makes both free throws. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now, here's Joseph. He's guarded by Russell. Valanciunas with a screen on Russell. To the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Hibbert. Bass dishes to Russell. And Bass kicks to G. Pass to Russell. To the inside. It's stolen by Carroll. Oh, and here it comes Carroll all alone. Here's DeRozan. Finished off the break.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Dishes it to Bass. To the paint. Here's G. Los Angeles with another miss.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Valanciunas, soft touch off the glass. Valanciunas has got 10 points here in the second half.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
6 on the shot clock, and that one's good. Russell. And at Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank.
New group in now for the Raptors. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Patterson. Johnson comes in for DeMar Carroll. Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Wright in for Corey Joseph. The Lakers also with a sub. G's checked in. Toronto grabs the miss. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Do it. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And Toronto making a change here. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for the dance pound.
Here's Russell, a 3 off the inbound, gets the 3 to fall.
For 3. Okay, fans, put your hands together for the dance pound.
Here's DeRozan. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
At the line for 2.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
Thank you for joining.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, DeMar DeRozan. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight. Big time. They needed this sort of performance from him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world famous Spike Lee. We also have